subscribe. Tariq Radio. Like and subscribe.
Speaking of Latinos, did y'all see John Leguizamo family? Did y'all see what John Leguizamo tweeted? Did y'all see what he tweeted? Boy, the tethering just don't stop. Don't, man, John Leguizamo family. John Leguizamo, because at the Super Bowl, you had Serena Williams out there and she was crip walking. So everybody was talking about crip walking. And that's a cold piece right there, by the way. Not only is Kendrick dissing Drake, Kendrick brings out Drake's ex to crip walk to the song while he's dissing him. That's cold within itself. I'm dissing you on international television, and I'm gonna bring your ex out here. The chicks used to smash. She's gonna go out here and crip walk while I'm dissing you. That's cold. That's a cold piece, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. You don't stick the knife in and just twist the knife right there. But John Leguizamo family, he said crip walking actually came from Chicanos, meaning Mexicans in LA. He tried to say that crip walking came from Mexicans, and then blacks took it, made it funkier, and then took it nationwide. This dude tried to say that foundational black Americans in LA got crip walking from Mexicans. And people are like, is he serious? Y'all, is he trolling? Y'all better understand, these guys are not trolling. They'll say stuff like that and just leave it out there and just keep lying and just wear you down with lies and let the lies sit out there. We did not get no crip walking from no Mexicans. There was a brother in the 70s who was a crip. I forgot where. It was a brother named Sugar Bear who created crip walking in the 70s. I forgot what set he's from. I forgot what set Sugar Bear is from. Some of my old school LA people might know, but it was a Crip named Sugar Bear in the 70s who created crip walking, and I don't know where they got it from Mexicans. See, this is why I did the first microphone check, and we got to do another one for LA. We got to do a West Coast one. This is why I told y'all we got to do a West Coast one because they've been testing out lies. We got to clear up some of these lies, the low riding culture, the gang banging culture, all of that ties into hip hop in LA and the LA scene. There's a whole story on that. So we got to really get that history straight too. We got to get the West Coast history straight too, so nobody won't slip in lies. We got to get that together. Man, let me get some calls in here. Let me get some calls in here with the family. Y'all raise your hand. Everybody raise your hand. Yeah, this we got that Pan-African op. Yeah, we're not having you in. Yeah, Mr. Mansa, you are a Pan-African op. I believe that you are most likely a federal informant, the way you act, sound, and roll. So you ain't coming up here because you don't have any constructive dialogue. You're just doing things out of the COINTELPRO playbook, bro. And yeah, we ain't giving you clout over here. So that's what it is. All right, let's get a brother Soheem in the building. Soheem in the building. Brother Soheem Perry in the building. We're going to get Soheem and then we'll get Mr. E and J. Brother Soheem, what's up, Playboy?
The most honorable. We live?
All day. Yes, we are.
How you doing, sir?
I'm good, brother. How are you, Soheem?
I'm all right. I got to give a little pushback on you, Tariq Nasheed.
Go ahead.
So the Kendrick performance, it was lackluster, and the reason why I say so, did he put on for the family? Absolutely, he did. I
Mhm.
agree, 100%. He represented for the family, but I know you. I know you're a aficionado of music,
Mm-hmm.
and for one, I start with the quality. The quality just wasn't there. It the optics behind him, like the dancers and the people that was turning up and they did the flag and all that was dope. But something about his sound was off. It was weird. And it seems like he put more energy into, I don't know, being petty and like dissing Drake than he did into putting into the actual performance, in my opinion.
Mhm.
And what I mean by that is it's just kind of just like, okay, we just gonna show y'all how much we don't with Drake. Like that's what this is about. It wasn't about him actually giving a outstanding, forever memorable performance. But that's just in my opinion.
All right, now
But
my brother, the Tethernator is here. Let me have him chime in with you. Tethernator,
oh, okay.
Tethernator, hop in, brother.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. What's up, fam?
Yeah, I disagree totally.
Go ahead.
I think Kendrick's performance was historical.
Mm-hmm.
It showed us that we need to gatekeep everything that we have from now going forward. Everybody's hating because it was so good that millions and millions of people saw it and they can't forget. And I just disagree. I'll land there.
There you
Okay,
go.
so my response to that is, so I'm looking at it when I was watching it because I'm a huge football guy. So I was more about the actual game than the performance. Tariq, I know you can give a damn more or less about sports like that,
Right.
but I was more so, I looked at it, and when I was watching it, I'm watching him perform and I'm watching the crowd as a collective. Like I just, I'm looking at the bodies moving. I'm looking at the flashlights on the phone if they moving or not. And then I actually saw footage today of like people actually in the crowd physically and like kind of filming the crowd around them. Now I will say the majority of the people who pay to go to the Super Bowl all are non-FBA people. Let's
Yeah.
just start there
Mhm.
because them tickets be like 5 bands a piece,
Yeah.
6 bands a piece. They not cheap tickets.
Mhm.
So you can't necessarily go off the optics of the crowd because the majority of them people don't even know who Kendrick Lamar is. So I will factor that in, but basically what I'm trying to say is did he put on for the family? Yes. Um, all I was gonna bring up to you, Tariq, you already hit on it, so I'll land my plane. But the John Leguizamo thing, I was gonna bring that up to you. I just thought that was insane. Like he's saying that Crip walking started with Chicanos or whatever the hell he said.
Yeah.
And I just thought that was hilarious. But I already knew you was gonna cook. But um
Let me
go
get.
ahead and go ahead and do what you do, pimp sauce, and I'm gonna land my plane, Tariq.
There you go. Go ahead, Robbie. Hop in, brother.
I think we got to look at this thing from a little of an esoteric standpoint, and I have to actually give Jay Z props. Shout out to you, Tariq. Think about it. The American flag was like very powerful with Kendrick standing in the middle.
Yeah.
In addition to that, the Philadelphia Eagles won, and the eagle represents freedom. And the ironic thing about that is, Andy Reid used to coach for the Philadelphia Eagles, and I have to give him props because he was one of the few coaches in the NFL to give black QBs a chance to shine. And the Eagles organization back in the day, they had Randall Cunningham, then they had what's his name, McNabb, then they had Dante Culpepper, then they had Michael Vick. Even after he had that whole thing with the dogs, so it was kind of like it's funny how poetry rhymes. It's like he had a chance to make history with a black with a light skinned nigga, I should put it. but but the brother, and here's another thing: Beyonce's album was American themed. So I think really what this is MAGA was like, oh my God, this is just too black and strong for us to digest because it's hard for us to be hypocrites. We have to take 500 milligrams of denial because we want to pretend like black people did not contribute to the foundation of it. That's how I felt when he was in the center of the flag. So if people didn't catch up on the symbolism, just the fact that they got triggered, I think Jay-Z knew exactly what he was doing. He made sure Beyonce got country album, what I'm saying, of the year. And then she was reclaiming, our country music. And then he is saying, and he also paid homage to you with microphone check, because even in microphone check, it seemed like some of the colors were red, white, and blue a little bit. If I'm thinking, just now that I'm
Yeah.
thinking. And then if you think about it, it's like you didn't have no tethers on stage. You didn't have Fat Joe. You didn't have nobody else. So everybody had to drink a strong cup of Black American coffee. And I
Yeah.
land.
Sir, yes, sir. Yeah, I thought the performance was absolutely phenomenal. It had a Broadway feel to it. I like with Sam Jackson when he was dressed like Uncle Sam. I like that. That scene where They did the doo-wop thing with the brothers with the gold teeth. That was tight. Just I loved it. I loved the way they did it. I love the way they put it together. Yeah. And the optics were fly. I loved it. Mr. E and J. Let me get Mr. E and J in the building. Mr. E and J. And no, let me get Solon. I got Solon in here first, then Mr. E and J. Solon, hop in.
Hey, peace, peace. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Got a question and a statement. So, why are Democrat shills and $5 Africans so quick to latch onto Kendrick's performance, acting like it was a win for them when they don't stand on FBA Solon patriotism or fight for lineage-based policies? Why
Mm,
do they say we while waving every flag but ours?
yeah.
Heathers love to claim we when it's time for cultural moments, but suddenly it's y'all when it comes to reparations,
Mm-hmm.
Black American policies, and FBA stolen nationalism. Stand on something real or stop attaching yourselves to what y'all don't really fight for.
Yeah.
And then my second thing is did you know was it the secretary, the new defense guy? He's changing Fort Liberty back to Fort Bragg, but here's the twist: he's not renaming it after the Confederate soldiers. He's renaming it after the World War II veteran PFC Roland Bragg, who got a Silver Star and Purple Heart. So that's pretty much my second thing, and I'm gonna land.
My man, I appreciate that. Man, Mr. E and J, hop in, brother.
Hey, how you doing, brother Tariq? I appreciate you letting me in the space, and I appreciate you for this day. You didn't have to do it, but you did.
Yeah.
Um, I would just like to reiterate your topic on what you said about Kai Cenat.
Yeah.
Yeah, like these foreign tethers, they come over here, well, these anchor babies, they come over here and they say, you're just black. You're not Trinidadian, you're not Haitian, you're not Cape Verdean, you're just black. Not knowing, well, they know, but they just like to, dodge from the fact that, black culture, we invented the dreads. Like how we part our dreads and how we have two-strand twists and all that stuff and the fade and the line up with it, that's black American culture. How they come over here, they get these what do they call it? It starts with an E or something, but they get the charcoal and the lineups and stuff, enhancements. There you
Yeah.
go. They get these enhancements to shape up their line. We invented the fade, we invented the shape ups, the lineups and all that stuff that they come over here dying to get. It works with the ladies. So, they like to forget all that stuff, the way we dress, just all black American culture. Nothing that they come over here, they don't bring anything from their culture over here besides some little piss poor food, some pigeon stew. But I appreciate you letting me in the space, brother. Thank you.
And I appreciate you, my brother. Let's get this brother here. What is your name? Trelux? Trelux.
How you doing, Tariq?
Hey, Trelux, how are you?
I'm good. Good. The one guy who said Kendrick's Super Bowl was bad is 100% wrong.
Yeah.
Like, what other rapper did he want to perform? Because any other rapper solo would not have done what Kendrick has done because Kendrick is an actual performer. Did you
Mhm.
see the breath control, the choreography, the symbolism, artistry at its finest? Like, it may have been a little lackluster because it was just him. Like, he could have brought TDE, Future Metro did the song like that, get the crowd hyped, but he stuck to his music and stayed true to his artistry,
Yeah.
and that is what it is.
Yes, indeed.
I land my plane.
My man. Yeah, man, that was art, man. I appreciate it. It was almost like Broadway. It was fly. I loved it. And I like the discipline and yeah, the breath control. Very clear. Because Kendrick didn't, I think they said Kendrick runs 6 miles a day or something like that. So it was a clean performance. It was I just like the way they executed it. I like the symbolisms. I thought it was fly. SZA, she looked great. Beautiful sister. So it was a fly vibe. Y'all raise your hand if y'all ready to get on here because we do have a lot of people in here. Where are my New Yorkers, man? Did y'all hear about Eric Adams? The I think some of Trump's people, yeah, they're gonna drop those charges. They ordered those charges on Eric Adams to be dropped. They ordered those charges to be dropped on Eric Adams. So shout out to Eric. I ain't mad at him. Look, that's why Eric, listen, that's why when Trump was like, hey, we want to come in and all that sanctuary city stuff, you need to throw that out the window. We need to come on in there with ICE. And Eric was like, okay, here's the key. And a lot of the Democrats felt a certain way. I don't blame Eric Adams. You better play politics, and play for keeps. Don't sit up here caping for the Democrats. The Democrats are so damn sneaky and deceptive. You'll sit up here and do the bidding for them, then they'll turn on you and put charges on you. So yeah, Eric pivoted on their ass. He's like, oops, I'm about to go ahead and do some caping for Trump. Get these charges off me. I ain't mad at him. That's how you do it. You don't owe no loyalty to none of these parties. You better go with whoever's giving you the best damn deal. I am not mad at Eric Adams at all for pivoting. He knew what he was doing. I am not mad at him. This thing is real out here. Oh, we got Dr. Barry. Oh, goodness. All right, we're going to hear from a non-FBA, Dr. Barry, and let's please get to the point, Dr. Barry. Let me lay some ground rules because Dr. Barry gets into a lot of tether babble. He'll get to talking and talking. You got to stay on point, got to stay on topic, Dr. Barry. Dr. Barry, how are you, sir? Dr. Barry. Dr. Barry, unmute your microphone, sir.
How are you today?
I am good, Dr. Barry. How are you this evening?
Yeah, I'm fine. This morning in Nigeria, Africa, you know?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Shout out to Nigeria, everybody over there. So how do you feel about
Yeah, we're fine.
the Super Bowl performance with Kendrick Lamar? How do you feel about that?
The performance was fine. I love him so much. Yeah, I respect him. He's a great talent. He's doing Africa proud and doing the Black world proud. But I don't understand it. This for the Canadian artists, I don't understand. For me, I think you can do your music without dissing anybody, everybody, anyone. We have seen great artists like great black artists like Michael Jackson, great artists like MC Hammer, and a lot of them doing very well. Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown, they're not dissing anybody, and they're making hella money. They're making good fame, and the whole world knows them. And the influence of the African music today.
Everybody you named dissed somebody, by the way. Everybody you named pretty much dissed somebody. MC Hammer, he came out dissing Run DMC and other people. Hell, even Michael Jackson, he was dissing Tommy Mottola and Sony Records, and yeah. So these people diss people. They diss, but go ahead, go ahead.
But this thing, it's clear. This one is just direct, man. Bum. Oh, yeah. A lot of people like that guy here.
Do it. Thank you. Let me get some more calls. That's how you do it. You're supposed to be direct. All right, let's get Silent Troll in the building. There's only so much I can
What's
take.
going on, OG? No, I just wanted to add on to that, like we were saying about Michael Jackson. Who remembers Dirty Diana? Come on now, that was a straight up diss. Like, stop it, son. I just had to let that go, man. Sorry about that. I'll let my plane land, man.
Thank you. Michael took shots, man. Michael took shots. Man. But yeah, man. I love what Kendrick had to do. He was representing the culture, and that was a beautiful thing. That was a beautiful thing, ladies and gentlemen. I absolutely loved it.
In the heart of nature, we find our true strength, a connection to our roots, to the land, to each other. Introducing Rootwork deodorant, infused with the potent power of High John the Conqueror root. Embrace the natural strength and resilience passed down through generations. Feel the purity of natural ingredients, harmonizing with your body and spirit. Rootwork deodorant, bringing you in tune with nature and with yourself. Rootwork deodorant. Connect, empower, thrive. Available now at rootworkstyle.com.